Hello everybody, I hope that you are doing very well and welcome to today's cryptocurrency technical analysis where we are going to be going over the downwards move that we are seeing on Bitcoin on the medium term time frame and then the local bounce that is attempting to get underway right now. We're going to be looking into the volume on this bounce. Is this sustainable to bring us back up to higher levels, or are we likely to see a rejection here and a move down to our lower daily? I'm going to be talking you through that in today's video, the levels to be aware of over the next few days of trading, and also how we kind of derive and you really get to this point in the chart. So I feel that this is going to be a really insightful video so you can really empower yourself by learning and seeing how professionals are trading this day in, day out. So I hope that you really enjoy. And without further said or do, ladies and gentlemen, let's get into the charts that we love. Bitcoin. So Bitcoin, over the past, I want to start off this video as I always do. I want to go over the past 24 hours of price action, explain to you what's been going on here, how we've been getting our levels, so you really can start to learn and almost mimic the processes that we go through. Obviously, you want to learn, you want to empower yourself, you want to get better and be a profitable trader. So what better way than seeing how the pros are doing it? Well, what do we have here then? So we obviously have this really key daily level, which has been a key daily level for the past 3 weeks. We've been talking about it, been talking about 3 levels on the chart, each one very well respected. Again, we are going to be covering the bounce that is happening right now, and this will be in about 5 minutes. We will cover this bounce, which is getting about 54 million buys coming in at the moment. So we'll cover that in about 5 minutes. Let me just quickly talk you through this section of the chart and what happened here, how we were able to see and predict what was happening. Well, if you watched yesterday's video, you will know that we were on this daily at this moment in time. And I personally was in no position. I didn't want to long here because it's a daily level. And I didn't want to short here because we were in the middle of a short squeeze. So I was comfortable to sit out the market at this moment in time. I only want to take the highest probability trades based off the technical analysis. I don't want to gamble a 50-50. So I was happy to remain out of the market. What we saw was a move to the upside, and then you get your swift rejection. And if you see the volume that was inside of this, you had your increases in open interest, you had your trap traders at the high. This is giving you the recipe of basically just saying that the short squeeze is over. Well, it's very clear the short squeeze is over when you get such a retracement. That shouldn't happen in a short squeeze. And also the fact that you were, you literally have hundreds of millions of longs trapped at the high. This is a good scenario to then give you your probabilities back in your favor to short the retest of the daily. And I did short the retest of the daily yesterday. So after we had the retest of the daily, what happened here? Well, if we come down to a lower term time frame, I am keeping my eye on this. About 5.2 million sales coming in. We are going to get to this. It's pretty interesting at the moment, SR flip. But let's just talk you through this so you can learn. So we obviously, short squeeze was over. You had the short basically on the retest of the daily. Absolute dollar. Wonder who else was shorting here. So you had your retest of the daily and you go sideways. You actually went sideways for 10 hours, ladies and gentlemen. 10 hours you were going sideways. And let me ask you a rhetorical question. Over these past 10 hours, you're seeing a lot of people turn very bullish again. Okay, in general, people were turning very bullish yesterday. And yeah, guess what? They're all looking for $100,000 again. In a day, it flips like that, the sentiment in the market. And what happens here? You go sideways for 10 hours and people are re-entering their long positions. And this is really why it's so helpful to be able to see where people are placing their stops in the market. Because people are accumulating their long for 10 hours. And their stop losses are placed below $50,000. Why? Because people are thinking, I suppose, if it goes below $50,000, the move's over, I want to get out of the market. Okay? And, well, ladies and gentlemen, what happens here? Well, this is where you have to remember that there are... let's just put it like this. I don't want to do anything exact, but let's just say there are people in the market who recognize if they can stop out a lot of traders, then that's a highly desirable thing to do, because if you want to fill large positions, you need liquidity. How do you get liquidity? You get it by stopping out traders in the market. I will try to do this in a way that is hopefully a little bit understandable. I do know this is a little bit advanced for people, but Basically, you need liquidity. If you want to fill big positions, you need to stop out traders. It's, people don't like this. People will cry about manipulation, whatever. I'm just being real with you how the market works. So basically, what happened here then? So we're bringing it back. Short from the daily, you have 10 hours of consolidation. Why did we need to get this move down before we, go back up? Well, you needed to stop out your traders that have been accumulating for the past 10 hours with their stops literally below $50,000. You spent 1 minute below that low. That's enough to fill longs. So you basically get your dump, and then instantly after you get the dump, you immediately reverse to the upside. How many times have you been in the position, I suppose, of thinking, oh my God, I just got stopped out and immediately it went exactly as I thought it was going to do. I imagine a lot of people are in that position because this is what happens in the market. So we stop out the traders, you come back up to your daily. I will talk you through something that we've got going on at the moment. Still about 5.4 million. Basically, you see this move that we had down this morning. We had this move down. We had a little bit of a bounce with 54 million longs trying to defend. And what we have going on right now is a bit of support into resistance. So we're going to see if we can reclaim this for a move back to the upside. Or alternatively, we obviously still have that daily. I am keeping my eye on this. Because I also, if we get a move to the daily, then I'm going to have to pause the video, basically. Because I want to trade it. But so far, I'm okay to continue giving you this explanation. So this is really funny. Okay, this is what I'm gonna title the video. So what am I gonna title this video? I'm probably just gonna title this video a short Bitcoin story, a Whales playground. Why not? Because this is what it is. This is a Whales playground. We're having fun. The market is really enjoyable, and the money that you're making on it, I think, is just a bonus right now. It's just really fun to play these games. So what did we have last night? As I was telling you, we went sideways for 10 hours in the Bitcoin chart. And, well, I'm going to show you a quick short story about Bitcoin and how it moves, and then we will get over to what's happening right now and the targets that come off of this. So this is what happened last night. 5 minutes to 12. I posted the meme. Dump it and then pump it again. Why? Because we want to dump it past $50,000, take out people's stop losses, and then pump it back up to our daily. Ladies and gentlemen, we had the Igor time, exactly on time, and Igor gives the level. Igor's giving you the level 50,092. Personally, I was being a little bit more appetite to risk, I suppose, is fairly bigger, and I was actually going for 49,999 because I wanted it just below 50,000. Igor was giving the simple level of 50,092. That was a pretty easy one to follow along. But really simply, we're having the whale games again. Dump it, then pump it again. We have Igor time. Igor gives you the exact level to be looking at, and again, this is literally at midnight. You want to see what happens at midnight here on the charts, ladies and gentlemen? Oh, well, look at this, a 75 million short position. I wonder who could have enough capital of 75 million. I don't know. Do you know anybody with that sort of money? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. But what a surprise. You have that 75 million short position entering the market. We managed to dump it straight onto Igor time. Okay, so I'll show you through the post. This is obviously within inside the champions group. Igor gives the level there. You have to have a bit of patience. That level took about 10 minutes to hit. But obviously we make our way down. We make our way down. And yeah, 9 minutes later, we hit the level, which was just below $50,000. You can check this on the timestamps. Okay, you had basically hit the low, or 5 minutes past, on the 5 minute chart here, and we got the dump. Now let's pump. So obviously not financial advice. We're not giving financial advice. It's just entertainment video for your enjoyment and education. No financial advice in this video, of course not. Obviously, we can give this legal disclaimer as well, to pause and read. So basically, we got that. We got the dump. Now let's pump. We make our way down. 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 Obviously, some people are confused of what's happening right now. So I'm not going to say 100% of people in the group made money, because some people are confused with what's going on. They don't quite understand it, but they're new. That's to be expected. We're just literally having so much fun. We are having a lot of fun. But this is how the market moves, You managed to get your dump into the level Eagle was wanting, and now what we're going to do? We're going to reverse it back up to the highs. That's how you make some quick cash and sleep well. Amen to that. Love it. And you can just see a lot of people were very appreciative of what we're sharing. This guy managed to scalp it for $200 profit. Okay. People are wondering how we got these levels. CC pool. Is this CC pool market manipulation? It's just really funny. This guy made $300, but people are basically just really acknowledging what's happening in this market. People are looking forward to the next time that we do this. Obviously, you're able to do this a few times a day because you have 4 eagle sessions a day. 4 eagle sessions a day. Anyway, that's basically what we had going on inside the Bitcoin chart last night. Pretty fun stuff. Pretty fun stuff. So that brings us on to, what happened back at this daily. So we had our dump. We had our pump. Where did we pump up to? Into our daily level. Well, this is what I was personally looking at yesterday inside of the contenders live stream of I would be happy to short another retest of this daily. Why? Because it's my daily level. There's still confluence and there's still resistance at this level. So essentially what happened over the past few hours there, you dump down to take stops. Okay, you then get your liquidity needed to refill positions up at the high. If you had just come back up again at this level, it's likely you would have grinded and broken. But because we come down and we took that liquidity, we come back into the daily a second time. You then have the advantageous position, if you are prepared with a plan, to reshort that daily. Well, ladies and gentlemen, exactly as I was saying in that last night's contenders live stream, we had a move back into that daily last night. This was for me at like 2 a.m. But the thing is, if you have your alert go off at 2 a.m., you spend 5 minutes at the computer to recognize, yes, this is still a short, enter your short, go to sleep, wake up, a very happy man. What can I say? But yeah, I was recognizing this last night in the stream. This was likely going to be a very nice short position again. Why? Because, well, really simply, you still had all your volume on that daily level. You still had all your volume on that daily level. Okay. You still had all of that volume on the daily. And, you just have to play the probabilities. You have to play the probabilities of thinking, is this still a good short? And in my opinion, honestly, yes, it is still a good short position. Okay. Even if you test it again, I still think it's another good short position. And I will give you one final tip here. Look at this PD value area high. You see this? Move it along. It was literally the exact high of that move. So that's a level that you can all be aware of in future for reference. But obviously, primarily, I'm saying it was the daily. That was just an added bit of confluence that you also had on that daily level to take those shorts. Okay, so that brings us up to, I think you all can recognize what we're doing right now. I'm personally in a short position from the daily. And, well, where would I like to take it to? I'd really like to take it down to this lower daily, if I'm totally honest with you. Or even lower. If the Bitcoin market wants to dump down lower, I'm not going to say don't do it. But at the moment, so you can now get into our thought process. I've taught you through the well games that we've been playing last night, dumping it, pumping it, dumping it again. Really hilarious. But at the end of the day, nobody can say it's manipulation because we're literally trading off of very technical levels. This is technical analysis that's giving us this, nothing else. But yeah, that brings us up to where we are now. So as we can see, I was going to say, we'll look through the volumes together. Well, look at this. You're seeing 54 million longs open up below. So that shows to me that somebody's trying to defend here. Somebody is trying to defend it so it potentially doesn't reach this daily. Somebody wants it not to hit the daily level. Well, if that's the case, well, we have to say that we're in a win-win position whatever happens because the shorts are almost from the exact high of the move. And personally, I have taken profits on this short. So, this is why I always stress, ladies and gentlemen, if you really want to be a successful, consistent trader, you have to get into the mindset of taking profits. Why? Why don't people like to take profits? Let's start with that question. People, if they've shorted here, they don't like to take profits here because what they think is, oh, I've taken profits here and I could have got even more money if it went down lower. Well, that's the wrong mindset because what happens if it reverses here? And instead of walking away with money, if you had taken profits, moved your stops into profits, well, you have a winning trade that turns to a losing trade. Doesn't make sense, does it? Does not make sense. So you have to get into the mindset of taking profits because the market can reverse here. We have to remember as well, we are in a bull market. So one would say it's more likely than not that price heads up. So if you are shorting in the bull market, you have to take profits because otherwise there is a high degree of probabilities that you are going to get stopped out and you are going to lose money. So if you short in this market conditions, you have to take profits. So I personally am taking profits on this short. Yes, I'd like to see a little bit lower, I'm not going to lie. But It might not happen, and I'm really comfortable with that. If it doesn't happen and we do see this defended and we do make our way back up from here, well, guess what? I'll get stopped on the rest of my short in profits, and I will move on to the next trade. I'm more than happy to do this. I'm not married to a short. I will trade the charts, period. I will trade the charts. I'll trade what's the highest probability, long or short, doesn't matter to me. Why am I happy to hold my short for a little bit lower? Why? Well, really simply, we haven't come down to this daily. Maybe we lose this daily and head down much lower. That's to be decided. But at the moment, we've got daily to daily. I'm pretty comfortable with this. So, as I said at the start of this video, I wanted to talk you through the most important support and resistance levels on the Bitcoin chart. And I'm being very honest with you guys and girls that they're still the daily levels. Nothing's changed in my analysis over the past 3 weeks. And you've seen these levels are being respected to the dollar, to the dollar, to the dollar, to the dollar. Like they're very precise. And I don't know. Obviously, at some point, we're going to stop trading off of them because they are going to lose their confluences and they will be washed. And, we're going to not trade off of them. But while they're still offering really nice trades, we can continue to trade. So resistance, $1,613. Support, $48,000. We all know if we really break and hold this and we don't get these sort of really weak sort of moves and then instantly rejected, then we can look towards, your 50, well, I said yesterday, $54,000 to then $56,000. If we break 48,000, we can look back towards 47,000. But ultimately, until proven otherwise, this could just essentially be in the range. Okay, it can just keep doing this. And guess what happened? What keeps happening at the highs? People get really, really bullish. We can feel long, what you just have to think, like, what is happening in this market? You retest dailies where everybody's thinking suddenly really bullishly. Well, more likely than not, we're going to be able to get a move to the downside. And the same what could happen here, people might be getting really bearish here. Well, that's why you can then look for your moves back up to the upside, because you want to try and get into these moves where they happen so quickly. People don't have a chance to get into their positions. Like, let me say this, if I was in no position at all right now, would I short where we are here? Of course I wouldn't short here. Like, why would I short where I'm literally saying this is a nice take profit on my short position? E.g., if you're taking profits on a short, you're longing. So, of course, I would never short where we are here. I'm saying, like, this is way too late to short. Even though I'd like to see lower on the chart, this is still way too late to short, in my opinion. Like, I wouldn't short here because I'm shorting around a support level, and that just makes no sense for me. So, that's the way that I approach the market. You have to take your shorts when nobody else is wanting to take them. Well, everybody else thinks that this is a really bullish. And again, we're trading charts such as the 5 and 1 minute chart. So I could be saying this is a really nice short. I'm trading the 5 minute chart. If you're trading the monthly chart and you think this is really, really bullish, I never want to short Bitcoin, fair enough. You do whatever you want. But I'm trading the 5 minute charts and I feel these are really nice opportunities. We're able to make literally crazy amounts of money right now from trading these 5 minute charts. Why? Because the levels are so accurate. It's going exactly as predicted and we're able to have fun. We're literally having so much fun while trading. Damn, that whale eagle. We're having so much fun while trading these levels. Yeah, I don't know what to say. Like, literally, we dump it down below $50,000. We confuse and wreck 95% of the market. We can laugh all the way to the bank while we're, while trading these charts, running the lows, pumping it back up, getting into our short positions, back off of the daily. It's just like, this is literally a Wales play. It's just a fun place to be in right now, I suppose. Move down, back up to the exact levels that Eagle's calling, back up into the daily levels, exactly where I'm saying I want to reshort this, coming back down towards the lows. Again, we might not come down this low because I can clearly see that some people are defending this. 54 million, another 16 million coming in here. Yeah, somebody don't want it to hit, and I'm comfortable with that now. Why? Because I've hit my take profits. So, it's not the end of the world if we reverse to the upside, but we'll have to wait and see who wins overall. But no, I don't know. I'm comfortable either way with this now, to be honest with you. So, a summary of this video. Again, this hasn't been so focused on technical analysis. It's giving you the insights of what's happening in this market. Summary of the video. Recognize when the short squeeze is over and why we're looking to retest the dailies for your high probability shorts. Why we're not holding on to trades forever. Why we're taking profits. Again, we're in a bull market. This can reverse to the upside. Honestly, my key levels you know, people aren't going to be like, oh, I want more, give me more, give me more, give me more. But the thing is, I'm literally just basing it off of these dailies. $48,000, 51,600. If we break through the daily with strength, then I do believe for $56,000. If we break this low of the daily, well, we obviously probably won't go all the way down to all the way down to our lower daily, which is obviously 44,888. It's unlikely that we come all the way down to this daily straight away. So you're going to have obviously initial layers of support on the way, and well, let's just see off of the last impulse ended it. So I don't know. Yeah, you are finding support, and I do feel. Let's just see what we got going on. So I would say that you have a sub support around 46,500. So yeah, this is if we lose this daily. Again, there's no guarantees that we're coming down this low. We could have seen our low in this video. There's definitely a potential, but you know, I'm going to give you the levels so you're prepared. If you lose that daily, I'd look down for the big $47,000 gain period. And if you lose that, you had that 46,500. You lose that, you have the 44,888, and obviously if you lose that, you're coming down into the abyss. Alternatively, we have put in our low in this video, or we get something that happens like this and we make our way overall to the daily. Yeah, you have that daily level. If that holds, we make our way back up, or we've put in our low here and we make our way back up, got that daily again. But the more, you have to remember, the more times that we keep testing this, more likely it is that you break through. We've now had 2 tests of it, so keep testing that, we can break through. If you break through $54,000 above that, $56,000, ladies and gentlemen, I've given you exactly what I'm looking for here. Again, I am in a short, but I have taken profits on this short. You know, I've taken my biggest profits, so it's like, that's why you can be very comfortable now waiting for the next highest probability trade. So, you know, how do I approach this now? I'm saying I'm waiting now for the next best trade. I want to take only the best trades. So I'm going to either wait for this increase in price or come down to the daily where I will take the next trade. And I can still see here, we're still seeing lots and lots and lots and lots of longs enter at market. Look at this, we're seeing it coming in right now, another 2 million openings. So sorry about that, ladies and gentlemen. I was warning you, I did want to trade this if we start to see the volume, and it's literally, as I was starting to speak, we started to see these massive longs coming in. So we have literally just seen over the past few minutes here a new 30 million long that's entered the market. So you are seriously seeing this defense come in. Really, really interesting when you start to see this and the dynamics of the market. But that's a 30 million long that's literally just opened, has pushed you up a bit here. We'll have to get the 60 million cannons out and say, what is this 30 million? But yeah, you are seeing seriously, somebody's trying to defend this. 30 million again just entered. That's at the low, you saw that 54 million. Now you're seeing 30 million enter here at market for the longs. Yeah, pretty crazy the amount of volume that really is trying to defend these lows. Serious amount of volume. Yeah, what can I say? I just wanted to quickly manage my trade as I saw this. But yeah, I'll end here showing you some of the money shots from the team. People absolutely loving this. Yeah, what can I say? What can I say? You can read through this yourself. Exactly as predicted, straight off of that daily. Yes, yes. Oh man. Glad I watched yesterday's contenders stream. Yes, yes. Everybody with the same entries. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I just wanted I needed to pause the video as I made a trade. So yeah, summary of this video. I just wanted to make you aware, obviously. Oh, I need to give the legal disclaimer, of course. Obviously, the legal disclaimer, no financial advice. Pause and make sure you read that. I've gone through the really important key levels that I truly believe are very key to this market. You know, I'm putting my money on them. Not telling you to do anything, of course. But yeah, you'll have to let me know. Please let me know with a comment below. Do you enjoy me talking you through this past price action, giving you insights to the market? Or do you think, dang, you stop talking about this, we don't care? You know, lots of people are like, oh, this is manipulation, all this guy does is brag, the guy is so arrogant. So if you really truly believe this and you really hate me talking you through the price action of what's happening, you know, I'm just being real and talking you through it. If you don't want that, then let me know in the comments down below. Say you hate it and I'll stop doing it, period. Or say you love it and you like to see these insights that you don't get anywhere else. How many other people are predicting these levels so accurately, so accurately, and exactly as it's happening? Well, let me know in the comments down below what you want. Again, we're seeing 30 million enter at market. Let's get the cannons out and see how this progresses. Want a live stream? Smash the likes and I'll give you one. So yeah, thank you everybody. Have a brilliant day, and that's me signing out. Cheers and goodbye.